Today I review the new 52's Suicide Squad Volume 1, Kicked in the Teeth. Hello and welcome to the show with reviews. I'm Auram, and like I said, today we're going to be talking about the new 52's Suicide Squad. It's the first volume, Kicked in the Teeth. So let's get started. I'm sure most of you know at this point that the way I like to structure my reviews is I talk about the good, then the bad, then I get into more spoilery stuff. So we're going to start off with the good, what I liked. This was surprisingly good. Like, I didn't think this was going to be a good comic book for some reason, but it ended up being pretty great. The interactions between all the characters was great, which is really important for a book like this. Nothing felt too overbearing or dumb. The dialogue was spot on. Everything just felt like a good comic book. This was specifically a very weird comic without it being like stupid and off the wall and like lol randoms and type humor. It was weird when it needed to be, and when it was weird, it caught you off guard and was actually funny. The art was good too. It's a very generic comic book, which is not a bad thing, kind of a welcome sight amidst this crazy, like, everyone trying stylized shit nowadays. It's good times. Now we're gonna move on to the bad, what I didn't like about the book. The writing specifically, like not the dialogue or anything like that, just the way things were said by characters, the writing, like the grammar and stuff, was sometimes weird. It just kind of lacked finesse, I guess. There were a lot of times when I was reading something that Deadshot was saying and just had to read it a couple more times to actually understand what he was saying. It could just be like Deadshot's accent being weird, but I don't know, it just felt like it was a mistake more than an actual intentional accent type thing. On that subject, El Diablo's dialogue also felt pretty campy and like just weird sometimes. He'd be like, I'm the good guy and I'm gonna talk about all these things, but no, I don't want to use my powers because I'm a good dude now. Like, and one last thing that I didn't like about this comic was Harley Quinn's costume. It's awful, come on. Like, it looks fine on the cover, and I honestly didn't have too much of an issue with it up until I actually read the comic where the costume is featured, but it's real, like, just weird, and the way that it's drawn is bizarre, and it's just overall just not a good costume. There are at least 9 costumes in her solo series that are 100% better than the one that's showcased in this comic. Alright, spoiler time. I literally only have one quick spoiler, but if you don't want to hear that one quick spoiler, then leave the video now, skip ahead, whatever you want to do. Alright, the end of the book ends with Harley Quinn dying. She's not dead. I haven't read the next volume, but she's not dead. Like, did anyone expect me to believe that she's dead? She's not dead, guys, come on. So there you have it, my review of Suicide Squad Volume 1, Kicked in the Teeth. I am slowly but surely getting more into DC Comics, and this was definitely a good comic. I've kind of been branching out to more like weirder stuff with Rebirth and am liking what I'm seeing. I honestly might go read more of this comic once I get money or time, because this is really good. And hey, if you've read this book or any of the rest of the book, talk about it in the comments. I'd love to see what you guys have to think about this. Maybe I'm totally wrong. Maybe everyone hates this comic. I don't know. And of course, before you head out, be sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on anything that I upload every other Wednesday and every Saturday. That all being said, thank you so much for watching. Next time I take a long and sullen walk down a college campus and just grab my wardrobe from there, like bit by bit. And everything just fits me, and it's great.